We see these two teams dealing with injuries right now, Steve. How much you think that's going to change things tonight here?
I think it's going to change a lot. I think the style of play, you're going to see more guys off the bench get more minutes. And I think it's going to come down to if they can control the pace and also if they can make shots, some of these other guys.
Now, here is Young. Hunter, no one around him. And a miss there on the triple. On offense, here are the Warriors. Pass to Green. Hangs in the air. No good that time. Good work defensively by Jones. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Green. Rebounded by the Hawks. Young taking his time here. At the elbow, Jones. And stolen by Wiggins. And now in transition is Lee. Here we go. Good work defensively by Jones. It's Collins with the drive. In the corner, it's Hunter. Chris with the rebound.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Warriors shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
This is year 2 for Lloyd Pierce as an NBA head coach. Still in his early 40s, the Hawks, the perfect opportunity for him to grow and develop alongside his players.
Lee with the steal. And Wiggins throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And Coach Pierce works as an assistant general manager in the offseason. Steve able to learn that side of things and have a voice in acquisitions.
That's very important. They are building something special in Atlanta. He's going to play a big role in that as well.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Green left side. And Jones sends it back. On its way from Young for 2. The Hawks again can't hit.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here. Start the game.
The Warriors shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. The first one falls. He makes 1 of 2 that time. A slow start for Atlanta in this one. Searching for their first points of the game. Herter, no good. Warriors leading by 5. Pass to Chris. Outside, Green. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Draymond's skill set is off the chain. He can shoot the ball, he's comfortable on the block, and that time he put it on the deck and made a play.
And the rejection by Collins.
And they funked this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Bucket is good.
Even though he's an elite scoring talent, Young finds ways to involve his teammates. In his rookie season, a rough start shooting the ball for Trae Young. He came on down the stretch in a big way.
Now here's Wiggins. He's got 5. And Jones sends it back. Shot clock at 3. That shot misses. So the Hawks will take it the other way. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his first foul. Atlanta trails by 5. And some new records for Trae Young, the first rookie in NBA history with over 45 points and 15 assists in a game.
Kevin, also the fourth rookie since the merger to post 3 consecutive 35 points games. The others, Bernard King, Michael Jordan, and Allen Iverson. That's the company you want to be in.
Herter, no good. On offense, here are the Warriors. Pass to Lee. To the middle. Here's Chris. No good with the layup.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Hunter. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Hunter's got his second basket of the night.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Young inside. Collins, that's a two-pointer. And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there. Here's Wiggins. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Very hard not to foul a guy who's in constant motion. Collins, once again, bringing the energy.
That one is no good. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Warriors lead by 4. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Some people might feel they got some hometown calls, but when your team is pushing the action, you often get the benefit of the doubt.
Back to Looney. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Terrific work inside from Looney. He continues to get more comfortable down there.
In the corner, Herter with it. And stolen by Wiggins. Throws it up high. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That'll be his second foul of the game.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
Now here's Jones. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Stripped away.
That's 2 really unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnover.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Smitty, you played with the U.S. national team. Would you say they allow more physicality in FIBA than they do in the NBA?
No, I think, Kevin, different parts of the game, there's more physicality, like on the free throw line, boxing out. Like going up for rebounds, they let a lot more than we're used to go. But usually the NBA players adjust, and they find their way.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And it's slammed in by T.
And with the way T can move in the open floor, there's just no way to prevent him from getting points on a fast break.
Pass to Looney. To the paint. And stolen by Jeff T. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Another shot. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
Clearly a foul.
For Atlanta, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. The first free throw is good. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Warriors leading by 8. Here's Poole. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Poole's got his first bucket of the night.
And playing with a lot of fire now. They had a tough start in that first quarter. Didn't shoot it well, but didn't let that discourage them. And now they're showing what they can do offensively. Yeah, and the defense has been on their back heels with the way they've been running the ball up the floor.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, when Trae Young was in college, he was known for his long-range shooting. But Young says, the people who know me best know that I'd rather get an assist than any other stat. I pride myself on making the right play. Knowing your teammates get joy and excitement from playing with you is all I care about. Kevin?
That's great to see. Thank you, D.A. Here's Looney.
A mobile defender. Dedmon's instincts matching up with his athleticism. Looks good right there.
Well, the former UCLA Bruin, Kevon Looney. Not a top option, but he knows how to contribute.
I love the energy and movement that Looney plays with. Doesn't create a lot on his own, but he always picks his spots, and he can finish a play if you take your eye off him.
Teague deciding where to go with it. Warriors on D. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. The Hawks working the ball around. The Hawks again can't hit.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Pass to Green. Wiggins with it. Back to Green. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Well, whether you love him or hate him, you can't deny that Draymond Green is one of the more unique players in the league.
There really isn't anyone else like Draymond. I mean, who does everything for a team but score. I mean, not only can he play all positions on both ends of the floor, but also to be the emotional leader. Truly a special player.
Bembry misses.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Here's Wiggins. Outside, Green. Back to Chris. 5 to shoot. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Chris has got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Wiggins drives in. And Wiggins throws it down.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Atlanta again missing. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 15-3 run. Atlanta with the rebound.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Offensive rebound. Count that one. Carter's got his first bucket in this one.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
Here's Wiggins. Dedmon with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon, hard to get your shot over that.
And so it's the home team with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their defense has been active and effective. We come back right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Warriors leading by 14. Out to Chris for the three. A rebound by Carter.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
A nice shot by Teague.
And Teague is just so calm and collected when he gets near the rim.
Now Wiggins. 9 points in the game so far. Back to Green. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The Atlanta trails by 12. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeAndre Bembry. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Lee outside. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Pass to Green. The three. And the Warriors miss again.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Steve, when it comes to creating contact, which offensive moves can create the impression of a foul where the defensive player can do nothing about it?
I think ripping through the defender's arms is really tough for the defensive guy right now, Kevin. That's a hard move to defend if you're the defender.
Smitty, I think guys actually practice this, don't they? Ways they can kind of lure a defensive player in like that.
They do. They're strong enough now, and also they are, like you said, practicing that type of move.
And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Pass to Chris. It's Dedmon with the rebound. The Atlanta trails by 14. Now Graham. Here's Dedmon. It's deflected. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Hawks said they were going to be patient when they rebuilt their team, and they were going to do it through the draft, and they've stuck to that script. Now, Trae Young is probably the biggest name, but Atlanta's added a lot of great young talent the last 3 years. There's John Collins, Kevin Huerter, and in 2019, the Hawks added 3 more good young players in the draft. DeAndre Hunter, Cam Reddish, and Bruno Fernando. Things are looking up in Atlanta.
I would think so, too. On paper, it looks good. We'll see if it materializes. D.A., thank you as always. Teague drives in. They retain possession. Pass to Bembry. Out to Carter. Shot clock at 6. Wiggins with it. Graham defending. Carter looking around. Out left to the wing. Here's Graham. It's stolen by Green. Lee with the ball. Picked up by Teague. Chris gets the bucket.
And such focus on these difficult finishes. Chris showing tremendous will fighting through the defense.
And Draymond Green does so much on the floor. It's hard to quantify by any measurement.
And people have called Draymond a product of the system before. But I don't care where he is. Draymond is going to be a major impact with his defense and playmaking.
Now here's Wiggins. The second effort. Hits the jumper in space. Wiggins has got 11 points.
He has a very well-rounded offensive game. There's just no shortage of ways Wiggins has to punish an opponent, inside, outside, or otherwise.
Pass to Green. And Chris throws it down.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul. Lee, left side. Lays it up off the glass. Lee's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
So it's the Hawks now. Here's Teague. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Here's Chris. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 10 points for him.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
And so it's the home team, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On its way from Young for 2. And it's Looney with the rebound.
Missed opportunity, wide open for mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Shifting our games to the defensive end, which guards do the best job of disrupting the pick and roll?
Drew Holiday, he's very good at disrupting the pick and roll. Patrick Beverly, because he's going to throw his body into you. Klay Thompson does a nice job. Those are some of those guards. They don't mind taking a hit and getting through the pick and roll. That's the key.
You know who's pretty good is Neely Kina with the Knicks. He's kind of good at that as well.
Yeah, he is. He's sneaky good at it.
I saw this the other day, Steve. The NBA now helping to create the Basketball Africa League. 12 teams from across that terrific continent. I think it's pretty exciting.
It is. This is an incredible story. Great for the sport and great for the people of Africa.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Hargo. Up and in on the layup.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Jones. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And that one falls for Jones. And he makes both free throws. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Here's Looney. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Nice to see Looney getting involved with the slam there. An athletic player who provides some muscle for them around the rim.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Pass to Herter. Collins wide open. He fires. Cans it from downtown.
The more Collins hits this shot, the more valuable he becomes to this offense.
Here's Looney. 2 points. That one goes.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Shot by Collins, no good. Here's Pargo. Steve, how do you feel about the top college players getting some sort of compensation for their work?
You know, I don't know about top college players, Kevin. I think if you're going to do it, it has to be all college players because it's a team. And I think if you look at it, some of the ways I would love to
Doris, you look at these two teams, both with strong rebounding numbers.
Kevin, we are talking about two teams who play a physical, aggressive style. There is no back down on either side. I would anticipate a rugged interior game that might lead to a little bit of chippiness. Right up your alley, Kevin.
Oh, don't we love these kind of games? I mean, these are a blast to call.
No doubt.
Now, here's Lillard. Shot clock at 6. Here's Whiteside. It's rebounded by Doncic. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his first foul. Doncic left side. Good D by Ariza. The Blazers on offense. Kleba with the rebound. Doncic feeling it out. And here's Porzingis for a 3. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Outside Anthony. Inside. Here's Whiteside. Count that one. Whiteside's got the first points up on the board tonight here for the Trailblazers.
Always feels good getting that first one in the bank.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
The offensive rebound.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You love to see that kind of effort.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
Hardaway, no good.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell. Well, think back to before he moves on to the Dallas Mavericks. While Tim Hardaway Jr. was with the Knicks, he was carrying such a burden offensively because Porzingis was still recovering.
And it's Lillard missing.
I'll tell you, most of the time, this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Pass to Whiteside. Lillard outside. Back to Ariza. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The baseline J. McCollum. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Here's Doncic. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. And we've seen Hardaway be a much more efficient player than in the past.
What we know, Kevin, unequivocally, is that this young man can score the basketball. But what you hope is the best players in the NBA are all about efficiency. That's what you want Hardaway Jr. thinking about. How can I be the most efficient guy on the floor?
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
You know, there's an unselfishness to Luka Doncic, and a pretty pass right there.
Got that one up quick. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Lays it up off the glass. Doncic has got his second basket of the night.
There's a burst that allows Luka Doncic to be effective on his drives. You're not going to catch him standing around. This guy is in attack mode.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Curry's shot is off. Outside Anthony. 58 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And he uses the glass on the layup. Anthony's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Now, just such a high percentage look, but with Melo, it's almost just a given. Tough to stop.
Kleba. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of this game. Dallas making a switch here. Out of Würzburg, Germany, undrafted Maxi Kleba with a strong start, Doris, to his career.
Incredible to think he grows up in the same small town as Dirk Nowitzki, and he first meets Dirk when he's 12 years old. What an amazing story for them to become teammates on the Mavericks. So cool.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And that one's good. Right.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Back to Lillard. Out to Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
You know, power and finesse. That is the essence of Carmelo Anthony's offensive brilliance.
And right, here we go. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Mavericks. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen here, guys, from the Mavericks.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Here's Brunson. Left side, Hardaway. Launches it. The rebound by Simons. Portland trails by 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up. Since taking over the starting role in 2018, Willie Cauley-Stein has lived up to his draft spot of being number 6, Greg, overall in 2015.
And you knew that a big man like Cauley-Stein would take a few years to develop. But at a legit 7 feet and great length, he is everything you could hope for in a starting center.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony. Dallas leading by 6. To the left wing. Back to Barea. Shoots the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Simons surveying the D. Ariza has the open look. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass to Cauley-Stein. 3-pointer right. The shot, no good. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Here's Simons. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Boy, Carmelo Anthony is capable, when he wants to, of spotting that open man. Pretty pass.
Dallas moving the ball around. To the middle. Back to Barea. Swanigan pulls it in. Portland trails by 7. Lobs it up for Anthony. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, the pass was perfect, and Carmelo just finishes with style.
Baseline J on the way. Hardaway, no good. Pass to Swanigan. Here's Simons. Cauley-Stein defending. A nice shot by Simons. You know, Doris, I know your style of play at Providence was one of aggressiveness, a lot of instinct, a lot of smarts, great skill. but I think you also have an appreciation for the players that are real scrappy on the floor.
What I love, Kevin, are guys who can influence the game without having incredible offensive skill. So a guy like Patrick Beverly, so a little bit undersized, but would you like to have that guy pick you up at 94 feet, be in your grill and in your face like he gives no quarter, he gives no concessions? If he were checking Kevin Harlan, my goodness, you'd have a long night.
That would be a torture chamber. I agree with you. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. Porzingis with the steal.
That's just phenomenal defense. The defense feels like it's all over the place and knows exactly how to guard it.
Pass to Finney-Smith. It's good from long range.
How about the vision from the young Latvian Porzingis showing he really can read the floor and capitalize.
Anthony's shot is off. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
It's good.
Yeah, that's what you can do when you've got a great handle. Anthony is always able to put it on the deck and get to the rim.
Here's Finney-Smith. The quick look, no good that time. And the foul called on Porzingis. That is his first foul of the game. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Brown outside. Back to Hezonja. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Now just a 2-point Maverick lead.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Porzingis, that's a 2. That one misses. Now Portland takes it the other way. Pass to Gabriel. It's good. This game is all even.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
And so it's Dallas with it. Doncic. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Curry gets the bucket.
Boy, had this shot on automatic. The confidence so crucial to what Seth Curry brings to the table.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of the night. And the first one drops. He's perfect from the line this time. 44 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. It's Brunson, top of the key. To the wing on the left. A 3-ball. They get it again. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Porzingis with the steal.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. The 3-pointer is right on target. And now a 6-point Dallas lead.
I think this is someone you have to account for in transition. Seth Curry does a great job getting into open space.
And so it's Dallas with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. Back to the action after this word. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Porzingis. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. Hardaway for 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
And here's McCollum for 3. Mavericks leading by 4. Out to the right wing. Finney-Smith. Can't finish the one-handed jam.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
McCollum, no good.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
And the impact that Porzingis can have on the defensive end, Greg, cannot be overstated.
The reach and leaping ability he has paired with his timing make him a premier rim protector. And what sets him over the top really is that fearlessness. He will challenge anyone and everyone at the rim.
Now here's Lillard. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Lillard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And for someone who spends most of his time on the perimeter, Lillard's a terrific finisher inside. His moves to the basket aren't tentative. They are strong.
And here are the Trailblazers now, following the score by Dallas. Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
It never ceases to amaze. Melo makes putting up big numbers like this look so effortless. What a performance.
And the Mavericks call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. And those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. And some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you. Here's Lillard after Luka Doncic's bucket. Lillard with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. Dora, such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
.135 left in the third. Outside Hardaway. This one for 3. And it's Whiteside with the rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Well, you know the unselfishness and professionalism Trevor Ariza gives you. If there's an open man, he'll find him.
Dallas making a switch here. The Trailblazers shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Here's Brunson. Dallas again missing. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Trailblazers. Pass to McCollum. To the paint. Here's Anthony for the lead. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, sold him on the up fake, and Carmelo with the veteran move to get to the free throw line.
Both free throws good from Anthony. And so it's Dallas with it. Here's Barea. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Barea's got the game tied up here for the Mavs.
I'll tell you, don't let the diminutive size fool you. This guy is not intimidated and can get his shot in the painted area.
Anthony nowhere around. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And the basket by McCollum.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to Kleba. Johnson with it. From downtown. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
That's the end of the third, and it's all. Three-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Now here's Lillard. Outside Anthony. Kicks it out to Ariza. Back to Anthony. Here's Whiteside. Good on the bucket.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Lillard with it. Hardaway picks him up. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That is his first foul of the game. Lillard with it. McCollum outside. 5 on the clock. And Curry pulls it down. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's foul number 2 for him. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Porzingis. Wow, way off on that one. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Outside Curry. And right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear Terry Stotts talk to his team during that timeout. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
5 to shoot. To the inside. Whiteside, good. Whiteside's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And it's Wright missing.
Great job on the glass. Body's down low, needing to fight for position. That's perfect.
That one goes in.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Outside Curry. Porzingis way outside. No good that time. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. And that's an intentional foul. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Anthony. Six on the shot clock. Well, the Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Dallas making a switch here. Dallas trails by 4. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Now Lillard. Pass to Ariza. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Ariza's got the lead up to 6 now for Portland.
A strong finisher around the rim. Ariza with the size to do some damage.
Dallas calls time. Out. They trail by 6. 1:57 left in the fourth. .157 left in the fourth quarter. Dallas no good that time either.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
The 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Took him no time at all on that one. 15 points for Luka Doncic.
Doncic has been in this position many times. He makes it look easy.
Down low. Right side, no good.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Doncic relishes the opportunity to deliver in big moments, and my goodness, embrace the spotlight, young man.
Out to Anthony. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
You know, Carmelo Anthony, problematic for the defense. He spends so much time at the line, keeps you on a string.
And no good on the third free throw. So he ends up going 2 of 3. It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
To tie it up. Money! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
You have to want to be ready in big moments, and Seth Curry delivers big time.
And here's Portland. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Lillard outside. Lock at 6. Inside. Right side. Yes!
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here is Lillard. Pass to Whiteside. Back to Lillard. It's in!
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're trailing by 2. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Finney-Smith. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that
There was another island near here where an amusement park was built over the bones of an abandoned one. Spared no expense, as Hammond would say, a biological...
One of your predecessors was in charge of this island. It didn't go very well for them. But here's your opportunity to succeed where they...
Doris, what are you going to be watching about these two teams who seem to be strong up front?
Yeah, I think certainly both have guys with size who also bring incredible skill to the game. And it's really hard to win this league without at least one elite player at one of the front court positions.
Now here's Morant. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Fantastic instincts there by Morant, sizing up the D and then just taking what he sees.
Raptors moving the ball around. Van Vliet with it. Out to the right wing. A three-pointer, no good.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing, the ability to alter shots on the perimeter. That was beautiful.
Now here's Anderson. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Here's Morant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And this kid, Ja Morant, came out of nowhere, under-recruited in high school, showed some promise in that first year of college, but boy, did he blow up.
That's good from Morant. And Morant really impacts the game in every area.
It's incredible, Kevin. He gives you the points, the assists, the rebounds. But then you look at the box score and you also see a block, a couple steals. And I like that he shoots a high percentage at the line.
And finished off by Morant.
Now, how about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
You know, you think about the most important players in Toronto Raptors history. Vince Carter probably number 1. DeMar DeRozan would be on that list. But boy, Kyle Lowry has got to be there as well. Remarkable how far they've come since he joined the team back in 2012.
Now here's Morant. 6 points for him. Down low. Valanciunas. And the shot goes in.
Well, not to be denied, right? Jonas Valanciunas takes a hit and still finishes through contact.
And the Raptors and Lowry both grew together, Doris, wouldn't you say?
A marriage made in heaven. Kyle Lowry has always played with a huge chip on his shoulder. He still carries that edge, but that maturity and leadership turned into a championship in Toronto. Doesn't get better than that.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here. Boy, after missing 3 straight, they finally get one to go down.
To the inside. Here's Valanciunas. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That'll be his second foul of the game. Raptors trailed by 5. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Good on the bucket.
Sometimes you just wonder, how did Morant see that guy? The vision is special.
And Siakam has it in the corner. Pass to Lowry. Out to the right wing. And here is Ibaka. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Anderson. On up the court. And Brooks gets it to go.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Greg, a new look roster for the Grizzlies. They got a lot more athletic this past summer.
Well, Ja Morant and Brandon Clark, their first-round picks,
two of the more explosive players in the draft. The Grizzlies last in the league in pace last season. They may have cause to accelerate that tempo this year.
And so it's Memphis with it. Raptors knocking down the tray. And it's Morant missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Well, Siakam pushing right through the contact. Go ahead, young sir.
Here's Morant. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. And finished off by Morant.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Brooks. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop.
This is where Morant is so dangerous. The open court, he knows how to exploit a defense.
It's Powell on the wing. Misses the three.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's the break. And Siakam throws it down.
Well, we're talking about a tough individual competitor in Pascal Siakam. He goes right at the defense.
And the Raptors making a change here. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
Boy, you look at all the athletes on this team. How about Pascal Siakam? This guy may be the fastest power forward in the NBA. And if you couple that with ball handling, this guy is tremendous in transition.
Pass to Jang. Can't connect from short range.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Hollis Jefferson can't hit. And it's Jones with the ball for the Grizzlies. 6-point lead. Here's Jang. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
At times, it seems to me, Zhang doesn't get a whole lot of respect from the officials, but drew that foul.
For Memphis, they have had two chances at the line already, making them both. That free throw, good from Jang. And Jang drops them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Outside Thomas. Pass to Boucher. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. And again, no good by Toronto. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Jones drives in, makes it off the glass.
Defensively, giving up far too many looks.
Here's Hollis Jefferson. Davis gets a wide open look. Off turn. And now the Grizzlies. Jang. And finished off by Jang.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, Greg, but you have got to like the dominance down low right now.
And so it's Memphis. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten it. After it, contesting every shot going up. We've got more in store for you right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And lead here.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
And Thomas has it in the corner. No good with the triple. And the Grizzlies leading by 12. And let's catch it. David Aldridge.
Lowry is hard-nosed, as we all know. It comes from his upbringing in Philadelphia. Lowry said, "A Philly player is what a basketball player is. We played on concrete. You got to be mentally tough." You're not trying to be athletic. You get hit the wrong way, you run into a metal pole. And Kevin, that's what made him, from Philly to Villanova to Toronto, to an NBA champion.
I don't know about running into the metal pole, but that sounds painful. But he's certainly as tough as he can be. David, thank you.
Guys, how about the journey of the Raptors' Nick Nurse? So well traveled before taking the head job in Toronto. This guy has shown his worth. In his first season as a head coach in the NBA, it translates to a title. Absolutely incredible.
Powell, no one around him, bangs home the trifecta. Powell's got 5 points in the quarter. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. It's stolen by Davis. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Thomas is running. Powell for three. That one doesn't go. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And Coach Nick Nurse paid some dues, Doris, before his turn as head coach of this Toronto team.
Well, think about it. Early in his career, he's a player coach in the British Basketball League. Then he goes and establishes a G League franchise in his home state of Iowa. Then to lead that team to a title in 2011, join another G League team for the Raptors and win a title in 2013. Really an incredible journey, guys.
Hollis Jefferson with the rebound. Raptors trail by 5. Outside for Thomas. Takes a three. It's tipped.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Over to the wing. Lowry from outside. Hits it from three-point range. Lowry's got 5.
Well, a trifecta from Kyle Lowry. This guy gets great lift on his jump shot.
Valanciunas hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Raptors.
And here are the Grizzlies. Here's Morant. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. We hear this a lot, Doris. The great offense always beats great defense. Think that's true?
I do, Kevin. I think obviously a defender is usually in reactionary mode. It's the rare defender who is dictating to the offensive player what they want to happen. So imagine trying to impact LeBron James as he's playing in the open floor with a head of steam. Like, good luck with that.
Yeah. The Raptors shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. Undrafted out of Wichita State, Fred VanVleet, never the most heralded player, Doris. Well, you know, he says he bet on himself, and it's worked.
No doubt. VanVleet's belief in himself gets him a 2-year, $18 million contract. But I think beyond that, this man, in the moments that mattered most in the playoffs, proved that Fred VanVleet will deliver.
Lowry with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks. Here's Anunoby. No good on the three.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
We've got 1:55 left in the first half.
Boy, great extension from Ibaka. His length always a factor.
And the rejection by Jackson. Back to VanVleet. Lets it go with a three. And the basket by Lowry. Lowry's got 8 points.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
It's Brooks on the wing. Good D by Siakam. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
There's 57 seconds left now here in the second. Stolen by Van Vliet. There's the triple. Siakam, good. Siakam's got the lead up to 2 now for Toronto.
You love to see Pascal Siakam be so confident in catch-and-shoot situations. No doubt that he is feeling it.
Here's Morant. And he recovers it. Pass to Valanciunas. 4 on the clock. Here's Anderson. And another miss by Memphis. Stolen by Jackson. And here's Morant. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Well, he's got to be embarrassed for attempting that one. You got to think twice about that next time.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Toronto ahead, up 2. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And so here's Toronto, a 2-point game.
The Toronto Raptors 2 summers ago making bold moves. Think about it. You trade away a franchise cornerstone in DeMar DeRozan. You fire Dwayne Casey in his Coach of the Year season. But it paid off in a huge way.
Pass to Anunoby. Stolen by Jackson. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it, the fast break chance. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Valanciunas with the ball. Over Ibaka. Poked away. And stolen by Siakam. Here's Van Vliet. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, after 5 years as an assistant in Toronto last season, Nick Nurse moved to head coach of the Raptors, and the team responded, winning the franchise's first NBA championship. Nurse has been at this for 3 decades. He got his first head coaching position at the age of 23. And he has moved all throughout basketball, both domestically and abroad, guiding 15 teams in 5 different countries. And after winning it all last year, Kevin, he's finally made it to the top.
David, he sure has a long and winding journey. Thank you. So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And the front office in Toronto, Doris, took a lot of heat for those changes you were just talking about.
Kev, their point guard Kyle Lowry wouldn't even talk to the president for much of the season. But the feeling was, from the management, in order for this team to break through, changes had to be made.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game. Outside Lowry. Fires the 3. And again, Toronto no up. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Gotta love watching Morant get after it. He goes all out. Tank, never on empty.
Siakam. And that one, good. Siakam's got it all tied up now for the Raptors.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
And it's Morant missing. And so Lowry will bring it up for Toronto. And Siakam throws it down.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Pass to Valanciunas. Now here's Morant. Valanciunas inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Brooks. Toronto grabs the miss. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And Greg, last season, the best scoring average of Serge Ibaka's career.
Even with a down year as far as his three-point shooting, Ibaka's still very efficient, getting more of his offense around the rim, playing some at the 5.
To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Valanciunas has got 6.
Well, Jonas Valanciunas has the instincts, the size, and the smarts to go ahead and take advantage of those missed shots and create them into points.
Now here's Morant. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket, shooting a healthy 60% tonight. It's Powell on the wing. Back to Lowry. Siakam left side. Valanciunas grabs the board. Now Morant. He's got 21. And Brooks gets it to go.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And the Raptors call time here.
And purely from a physical standpoint, Ja Morant has it all. The height, the long arms, the frame to put on more weight, and few players are more explosive athletically.
A new group in now for the Raptors. Toronto trailing. And with Morant, you not only get the physical attributes, Greg, you get the mental toughness and awareness.
Yeah, this kid loves to compete. The bigger the game, the bigger he plays. I think we're looking at a potential all-NBA performer when it's all said and done.
Here's Boucher. And the rejection by Jackson. It's stolen by Davis. To the right side. Outside for Thomas. Fires the 3. And no good that time. And Memphis the other way now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Memphis with the ball. Jones looking for an opening. And another miss by Memphis.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Outside for Thomas. And he's good on the 3 ball. And now a 3-point Raptor lead.
Well, that's about court awareness. Hollis Jefferson playing very well within the confines of this offense.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Thomas gets a wide open look. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often. And of course, he makes good use of it.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Here's Morant. 21 points in the game. We've got 22 seconds left here in the third quarter. And it's Rondé Hollis Jefferson with the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Morant. Powell gets a hand on it. Some solid defense there from Jackson. There's the lob to the hoop. And it's Clark with the jam.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Raptors lead by 4. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Here's Morant. To the middle. Here's Jang. Pass to Morant. No good. Shot missing. Great D that time from Davis. Here's Van Vliet. Grizzlies with the rebound. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, with that little pump fake, Morant has a sneaky way of initiating contact.
Well, the Grizzlies' coaching search took 2 months. They finally settled on Taylor Jenkins, a former assistant coach with the Milwaukee Bucks.
Jenkins, with an economics degree from Penn, fits the young academic profile of this Memphis front office. Worked for the Spurs 6 years as an assistant under Mike Budenholzer, who was the coach of the year in 2019. That pedigree helped him get the job.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
And last season, the first ever NBA Finals for the Toronto Raptors.
What a tremendous run, Greg. Think about it. In the Eastern Conference Finals, they go down 0-2 before winning 4 straight to close out the Bucks. And forget about the city of Toronto. The entire country of Canada was on fire for Raptors basketball. And how do they reward them? NBA championship.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's Jackson. And again, Memphis no good.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Van Vliet. Sinks the three-pointer. Van Vliet's got the lead up to 6 now for Toronto.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Raptors leading by 6. To the wing right side. Siakam. His three-pointers off the mark.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Here's Clark. Unloads from 9. And it's in off the backboard.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Siakam outside. That's tipped. Stolen by Jackson. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And it's Clark with the jam.
And we could have been looking at a 2-possession game, but that was a huge mistake on the turnover. Now, nerves becoming a factor.
And that one falls for Clark.
Well, think about it, guys. For years, the Raptors had been unable to translate all of that regular season success to dominance in the playoffs. But last season, they changed.
Wow, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice. Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul. And Toronto has possession. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant.
Timeout.
That's foul number 2 for him. Now a timeout called by Memphis. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break, and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
4 on the shot clock. Toronto needs to get off a shot, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ibaka.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Here's Morant. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
He must have thought he was a jungle gym the way he was climbing all over his back. Easy call.
Really good job to block out there. This is why you want to go put a body on someone when the shot goes up.
Back to Lowry. Pass to Ibaka. To the left side wing. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Memphis leading. Morant with it. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on.
The explosiveness on the drive packs the D with aggression.
And Toronto making a change here.
Well, they should be looking at a three-point lead. Hopefully for them, that miss won't cost them.
Lowry has the open look. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Raptors lead by 1.
Lowry is stone cold when it comes to making big-time shots. Go ahead, Kyle.
Pass to Anunoby. 3-pointer. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And the native of England, Anunoby, doesn't back down from taking the big shots.
Inside, Clark. And slam dunk by Clark.
And the first thing I thought of, confidence from Clark. Knows his team needs a bucket and goes out and gets it.
Toronto calls timeout. They're leading by 2. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. 1:36 left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Lowry. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
Siakam left side. Ibaka right side. Toronto working the ball around now. Shot clock at 3. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Here's Morant. Count the basket and the foul. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
And going back to college, Morant's made a habit of rising to the occasion. A great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
Pascal Siakam. Improvement, yes. Big-time player, no doubt.
.55 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Valanciunas. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Look, Kevin, you know this. There's a long history of great players coming out of Lithuania, and Valanciunas right there with the best of them. Remember, back in 2012, this guy was the MVP of the Lithuanian Basketball League.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That's his 4th foul of the contest. 36 seconds left in the game. The drive by Lowry. Here's Anunoby. And a miss there on the triple.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
And it's Morant missing.
honestly just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
And the potential Anunoby has is exciting, has the athleticism, touch, and the drive to keep improving.
And it's Memphis on the break. Morant with the ball. Count it!
Boy, nobody between him and the basket on the break, and the pass was right where it needed to be.
And the Raptors call time here. They lead by 3. 9 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Off the inbound. Pass to Ibaka.
A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Guys, what's your take?
And they need a miracle, guys. They don't have enough time for the catch-and-shoot 3, so the only hope is for an alley-oop and an and-one to finish out.
And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
A lot of great young talent. Both teams loaded with young talent. What's the key, do you think, Doris, as you've watched this league, to unlocking that potential and making them what they're going to become?
Yeah, I think for young guys, Kevin, one of the challenges is focusing on getting better every single day. It's the little choices these guys are making. They're going to put in the time to be working on their shooting or their off-the-bounce game or their defensive prowess. Can they be unselfish? Can they be sort of big picture thinking in terms of just not only their success but the guys around them? That's hard for a young guy.
Out to Russell. Here's the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Impressive awareness from Karl Anthony Towns. Dependable at finding teammates with a terrific look there.
Pass to Sabonis. The kick out to Oladipo. And stolen by Russell. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. It's Beasley on the wing. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
When Russell gets his teammates involved, it makes this entire team better, and it'll make him more effective at the point position.
Now, here's Oladipo. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Down low. And the rejection by Towns.
Well, his value to this team on both ends. Not many guys can defend the perimeter and the rim the way Towns can.
5 on the clock. Back to Turner. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Oladipo. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Now here's Oladipo. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
And a player who flew under the radar last year, Malcolm Brogdon. Pacers wanted to add him over the summer. Got a hefty deal from Indiana to leave the Bucks. Exactly the kind of player that the Pacers need.
The shot by Turner, no good.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
To the right side. Outside, Russell. Pass to Beasley. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Here's Hernan Gomez to the left side wing. Russell with a wide open look. Offensive rebound. Over to the wing. Towns with it. Goes up again. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Sabonis.
Well, this is a big physical guy himself, and Towns finds other teams trying to bump him off his game.
And Towns drops them both.
Boy, when you think about the skill that Karl Anthony Towns has, and you realize he's just getting started in the league, his future is truly off the charts. By the midpoint of his career, we could be talking about him as one of the most skilled big men to ever play the game.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Pass to Okogie. Trying his luck from deep. Sabonis grabs the board. And with the offensive tool set of Karl Anthony Towns, Doris, he could see MVP consideration in the future.
Well, what we know about Karl Anthony Towns certainly is that each and every night he has a major impact for his team. And consider, he's still growing as a player and ironing out some areas. But this guy is going to be a star for a long time, no doubt.
Outside Turner. Kicks it out to Johnson. Three-pointer. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
1:52 left in the first. Count that bucket.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Back to Turner. Pass to Spellman. Here's Johnson. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul. .132 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Culver. And it's blocked. And Jarrett Culver gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And it's the Pacers' ball. They're on a 13-5 run. To the middle. Now Holiday. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. It's a 2-point differential. And truly some significant roster changes for the Pacers this past summer.
Jeremy Lamb, Malcolm Brogdon, T.J. Warren. They've gotten younger and gotten better as well, if you ask me. Excellent work by the Pacers front office. And for a franchise searching for stability, it doesn't help that the Wolves have had a number of head coaching changes.
Well, obviously, the Wolves aren't alone in that problem, Greg. I think it can be difficult to identify just the right kind of leadership. And when you do get someone like Greg Popovich or Eric Spoelstra or Rick Carlisle, you try to hold on for dear life.
Here's Turner, and it goes down 2 points.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Timberwolves have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
That's good from Johnson. The Pacers making a switch here. And Johnson drops them both. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Right side Holiday.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Holiday.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Twelve seconds left in the first quarter. Taken away by Holiday. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Here's McDermott. Up and in on the layup.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter with both teams tied up. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing contact and putting officials in a place where they simply have to make the call.
Now, here's Brogdon. And it's blocked. Here's Turner. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. Those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. And some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you. You hear this a lot, Doris. The great offense always beats great defense. Think that's true?
I do, Kevin. I think obviously a defender is usually in reactionary mode. It's the rare defender who is dictating to the offensive player what they want to happen. So imagine trying to impact LeBron James as he's playing in the open floor with a head of steam. Like, good luck with that.
Yeah. The shot by Brogdon wide open. Again, Indiana.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Back to Russell. Sinks the three-pointer. Russell's got 6.
Well, it's key that you've got to maintain concentration throughout the game. And D'Angelo Russell, nice job in the catch and shoot.
Now, here's Oladipo. He's got 9. From outside the arc, it's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first.
Here's Russell. 6 points for him. Stolen by Brogdon. Here's Oladipo. Warren. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
You can get a real sense that Victor Oladipo loves sharing the wealth. What a nice look.
To the paint. Here's Towns. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Indiana leading. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. To the inside. Inside. Left side, Turner. Pass to Oladipo. Back to Turner. And the rejection by Towns.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Deflects the pass. And stolen by Russell. The wide open shot from Hernan Gomez. Now Russell. Guarded by Oladipo. Takes a 3. Out to Russell. To the wing right side. Timberwolves passing it around. 6 to shoot. And here's Hernan Gomez outside. The shot off that time. And Indiana will go the other way with it.
Well, D'Angelo Russell, one of the best mid-range scorers you'll see. He's got the floater game, the pull-up game, and with his arsenal, he can get a shot at any time.
Unloads. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Brogdon's got 4 points this quarter.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Boy, Greg, neither team willing to give an inch and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And you know, Doris, another thing about D'Angelo Russell. He's not afraid of the big moment.
Kevin, he has proven that he is willing to take and make big shots. He doesn't necessarily beat you with tremendous athleticism, but it's his basketball skill that sets him apart.
Timberwolves trail. Towns high post. Out to Russell. Lets the 3 fly. Hits the 3-point bomb. Russell's got 9.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Sabonis with the bucket.
Well, what you love is Sabonis has both the athleticism and the strength to play through contact. Nice.
Right side, Russell. To the middle. Here's Towns. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. He's got 8.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Pass to Sabonis. From deep. The long distance three is buried. Sabonis has got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
And it's Warren with the ball for the Indiana Pacers. And it's Brogdon off the drive. Misses from short range. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul. 36 seconds left in the second quarter. To the inside. Pass to Crabbe. Now Russell. Here's Towns. Sabonis grabs the board. Oladipo goes in. Makes it off the glass. Oladipo's got the lead up to 3 now for Indiana.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Kept alive. And Towns gets it to go. Towns has got 10.
Fact of the matter is, Karl Anthony Towns could be a menace on the glass. Good luck with this guy.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Pacers out in front. They're up by 1. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And here are the Pacers now. They lead by 1. And here's McConnell. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Releases. And the rejection by Towns. Here's Beasley, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. Beasley's got the first basket of the third quarter for Minnesota.
I think one thing you have to love about the Timberwolves, their aggression on the offensive end. This is a team that has been top 10 in free throw attempts over the last 8 years. And when they get to the line, they do convert.
6 on the shot clock. Pass to McDermott. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
And part of why the Wolves get to the line so much, they take a lot of two-point shots.
And that's a trade-off, right, Kev? We all know the analytics like the three-point shot. They like restricted area 2s. But the best way to get to the line is to challenge the teeth of that defense. You can't do that from 25 feet away, guys.
Here's McDermott following the 3 by Minnesota. Pass to Bitadze. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Clearly a foul.
The Pacers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
Doris, do you think it's more challenging for superstars in smaller markets, mid-sized markets?
You know, this is such an interesting debate in a world that has become, because of social media, so much smaller. You know, I do think that certain larger markets, LA, New York, can be a blessing and a curse. It does still feel like that media scrutiny is a little bit larger. When things are going well, it's the best thing in the world. When things aren't going so well, boy, those day-by-day question after question can probably become pretty tedious.
Here's Towns. That one a little long. Oladipo right side to the paint. There's Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
I'll tell you, Domantas Sabonis has got some big-time athleticism. That's a pretty dunk.
Pass to Towns. 9 feet out. It's rebounded by Indiana. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Wow, strong drive by Cat. What an incredible addition he is to this league.
One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
And the Timberwolves with possession. Got a piece of it. And they'll keep possession. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
4th foul of the night. Now he needs to be smart. Can't reach in and pick up something foolish.
Now here's Johnson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Well, Doris, no doubt that Karl Anthony Towns is the star of his team right now and in the future.
I think, Kevin, for all the drama and all the turnover we have seen, the one constant has been Karl Anthony Towns' productivity. The question now for the team is, how do they build a title contender around him?
Here's Holiday. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Bitadze. And Holiday has it in the corner. Culver with the steal. It's stolen by Oladipo. Bitadze with the bucket. Bitadze's got it all tied up now for Indiana.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Knocked loose. Here's Oladipo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And you look at the 2018 All-Star season for Oladipo, Doris. What was the development in his game that you saw that took him to the next level?
I think probably the part that made him almost unguardable is his willingness to shoot threes off the dribble. That deep threat, that willingness to space the floor and use the dribble drive to enhance that is probably what put him over the edge.
Some solid defense from Johnson.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Pass to Turner. Out to the right wing. McDermott with a steal. Turner with the steal. Here's Culver. Back to Crabbe. Timberwolves passing it around. He gets that one. Culver's got his first basket.
I'll tell you, Culver has an array of moves once he gets into the paint.
Back to Holiday. The 3-ball. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Minnesota in the lead. It's stolen by Oladipo. Jumps up. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one's on Johnson.
There's just an innate sense from Victor Oladipo of when to get after it on the steals end of things. This guy's defensive instincts are impressive.
Coming into the NBA, Victor Oladipo, Greg, drew some comparisons to Dwayne Wade, but it was working out with D-Wade that helped take Victor's game to the next level.
And listen, anytime you're the 2nd overall pick, which he was back in 2013, stardom is expected. It just took a while. Now he's got to apply that same work ethic to overcoming the knee injury.
Arguably the most dangerous weapon in D'Angelo Russell's arsenal. This guy is a problem for the defense.
Down low. Here's Turner. Lays it up off the glass. Turner's got 7. As we approach the 4th quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Here's Russell, and it's sent back by Turner.
Oh, Kevin, how about the reach of Miles Turner? He covers so much ground to come up with these blocks.
To the wing on the left. Back to Oladipo. 2 on the clock. Misses. And as we conclude the 3rd quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Pacers lead. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Timberwolves trail. McDermott with the steal. And Holiday, here we go. At the elbow, it's Turner. Not going to go that time. And Minnesota now the other way. Right side, Russell. Good on the baseline, Jay. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
And it's good for 2.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Pass to Crab. And here's Russell to the left wing. And here's Hernan Gomez outside. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Outside, Lamb. Five to shoot. To the inside, Turner. That one, no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Pass to Crab. Out to Russell. Here's Spellman, guarded by Holiday. Back to Russell. Here's Spellman. Outside, Russell launches a 3. They get the rebound. No one near Turner as he lets it go. From outside, off the mark. Indiana leading. Holiday looking over the floor. Unloads from 13. Spellman with the rebound. Minnesota with the ball. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Stolen by Holiday. Outside, Lamb. On the wing, Turner. And stolen by Russell. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Russell's running, so they take the lead. Russell's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, the quickness of D'Angelo Russell in transition really puts pressure on the defense.
And the Pacers call time here.
And the Pacers, a team that generally likes to work the ball until they find what they like.
No doubt, Greg, reflected in the fact that they were 27th in field goal attempts last season, right? That's because they are so patient and so disciplined on the offensive end.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Nate McMillan had some advice for the team during that last break. He is upset about the perimeter play. He told the guys on the defensive end, stay connected to the shooters. On the offensive end, if you don't have an open shot, pass it around. We'll see if the ball starts to unstick, Kevin.
Over to the left wing. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Beasley with a clean look. His three-pointer's off the mark. And it's Indiana's ball. They lead by 1. Brogdon outside. To the paint. Here's Sabonis. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
We are talking about 6'11", 240 pounds of nothing but big-time athlete. Domantas Sabonis doing work.
The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Offensive rebound. Pass to Okogie. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Pacers. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points and stolen by Russell. Here's Hernangomez. Lays it in off the breakaway. And the Timberwolves lead by 1. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
To the middle. There's Bitadze. Drops in the layup for 2. Bitadze's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Here's Brogdon. Towns with the steal. Pass to Okogie. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
And it's Brogdon off the drive. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, Domantas Sabonis, the son of a legend, to me, guys, he has everything he needs to be an effective player for years to come in the NBA. Size, length, feel, there's a lot to like. Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
And that's a foul called on T.J. Warren. That's his first foul. 54 seconds left in the fourth. Inside. It's stolen by Oladipo.
Well, getting in the lane and making your presence known is crucial part of the defense for these guys.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, Greg, to me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Basket good.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game. Here's Russell.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
I'll tell you, they better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 2 here.
And to me, the ceiling that D'Angelo Russell has is really high. This guy is dynamic, he's confident, he can score it, and he's just going to continue to want to prove himself.
Gets the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Boy, it doesn't get much bigger than that. A perfect trip to the line to give them the critical 3-point cushion. What poise.
Pass to Beasley. Back to Russell. Clock at 6. He's off from 3. Tries again. No good.
Well, this is great defense from Miles Turner. High activity level, doesn't give up anything easy.
So a close game sees Indiana take this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Now Fisher. Outside, Fox. On the wing, Kobe. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Yeah, you got to know Bryant looking to shoot as soon as he gets the ball. The D can't give him any daylight.
Outside to Weber. Pass to Divac. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Here's Kobe. O'Neal with it. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Vlade Divac.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And the Lakers get called for the foul. Sacramento shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And Christie drops them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Kobe goes in to the middle, and Shaq with the slam.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Pass to Stojakovic. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Fader on the way. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And here's Bibby. Pass to Weber. Over O'Neal. And Grant sends it back. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Shaq. And Shaq with the slam.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Pass to Divac. Stolen by Grant. Fast break, the Lakers. Bryant's running.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Bibby. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Now, here is Bibby. Out to the right wing. Here's Weber. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Fox. And too long on the shot. The Kings trail by 4. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now here's Shaq. He has 6. Lays it up off the glass. Shaq's got 8.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. One guy who's been getting it done is Shaquille O'Neal.
Boy, he's been relentless, and to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. On defense, the Lakers. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Christie. It's stolen.
Oh, that's a tough pass to make there. He had a very narrow gap to squeeze it through and just couldn't get it done.
And here is O'Neal. Releases. Collects the 2-pointer near the hoop. 10 points for him.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Pass to Christie. Back to Stojakovic. Nailed from 3-point land.
And Stojakovic, a super sniper. He can knock it down from anywhere, but the 3-ball is his specialty.
Now, here is O'Neal. Missed inside.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Fast break, the Lakers. Here's Shaw to the left side wing. .124 left to play here in the first. And they're running. Here's Stojakovic. Here's Christie. Lets the 3 fly. Pass to Jackson. Puts up a 3. That shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Shaq. It's stolen by Brown. Picked off in midair. There's 53 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Bryant. And the dunk by Kobe.
And Bryant, just a superb athlete, terrific at just imposing his will on the defense on that drive.
On the wing, Stojakovic. Stolen by O'Neal. Oh, and here we go. Kobe's got another fast break chance.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. On the wing, Stojakovic. Drains the 3-pointer. Stojakovic has got 11.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
To the inside. Picked his pocket. Floats one up. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And here comes the break.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Lakers lead. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Here's Kobe. The shot from the low post is good. Kobe's got the lead up to 7 now for the Lakers.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Pass to Fisher. Wants to get it to Bryant and does. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
This is his first free throw of the game. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Sacramento. They trail by 9 points. Pass to Pollard. Outside for Jackson. The three. The offensive rebound. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Back to Bibby. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pollard, good. Lakers leading by 7. To the paint. Here's Bryant. Chris Webber comes up with a rebound. Here's Jackson. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make. He is 1 for 4. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Bryant. With the floater, it's rebounded by Pollard.
I think he's got to settle down, because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Fox with the steal. It's stolen by Brown. Pass to Pollard. Beyond the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Weber's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
Right side, Kobe. Fades. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Back to Bibby. Pass to Weber. Lock at 6. Over in the corner, Brown. Pulls up. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
I'll tell you can't put your head down after a tough first quarter. You've got to keep fighting, and now he's starting to roll.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Up top, Kobe. He's got 14.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Launches it. Weber can't hit. The Lakers in the lead. Kobe goes in. Bibby with a defensive effort. Pass to Jackson. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
On the wing, Stojakovic. On the wing, Stojakovic. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
It's deflected.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Stolen by Weber. Here's Bibby. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
A pass to Fox. O'Neal misses. And here now the Kings stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. And it's out of bounds, and they say last touch by Bryant. Lakers on D. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
And a great first quarter for him, but he seems to be slowing down here in the second.
From deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. Bryant got 9 points in the quarter.
And you really got to appreciate that swag that Bryant plays with. If you give him room to shoot from deep, he's going to make you pay.
And now in transition is Fisher. Here we go. And he makes that one. And now a 5-point Laker lead. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Stojakovic with it. Kings moving the ball around. Pass to Divac. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Grant. The Lakers have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. The first one falls.
Yeah, but I just love the winning mentality that Grant brings. A big bruising forward who can score at a steady clip. Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line. And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
The Lakers have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts. The free throw drops for Kobe. Both free throws good from Bryant. From deep. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 6-point. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The Kings trail by 6. Now, here is Bibby. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Kings shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. And the technical free throw is good. Stojakovic with the 3. They get it back. Pass to Christie. Bibby for 3. The shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. 3 on 3. Here's Kobe. Chris Webber comes up with a rebound. And so it's Webber with it. He brings it up for Sacramento. It's a 5-point game. Bryant gets a wide open look. Rebound by the Kings. Here's Stojakovic. Unloads from 13. On the wing, Stojakovic. Shoots. Here's Divac. It's blocked by Shaq. Pass to Christie. Shot clock at 5. Stojakovic. Tries yet again. And it's Divac missing.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime. Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Back to Bibby. Pass to Divac. And it's sent back by O'Neal. And now the fast break. Grant with the ball. Here's Harper. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Lakers leading by 7. Here's Bryant. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And Bryant just plays without fear. In fact, he's constantly looking to score through the contact. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Inside. Brown down low. Shoots over Kobe. Misses from close range. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And finished off by Bryant.
Yeah, love seeing Bryant just get up and go for it. His leaping ability never ceases to impress.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
The Kings trail by 12. The drive by Jackson. Up and in on the layup. Jackson's got his second bucket of the game to go. And here is Los Angeles now. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here's Jackson. Pass to Stojakovic. Here's Pollard. Here's Brown. Kobe with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break. Harper's shot's good. Harper's got the lead up to 12 now for the Lakers.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Sacramento shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Lakers leading by 10. Third quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Misses the three. Now the Kings with it. Pass to Divac. Here's Jackson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Jackson's got 6.
And Divac, a cunning passer, phenomenal at realizing when one of his guys has a clean look.
The Lakers making a switch here. Here is Harper. They get it back. O'Neal. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to Brown. Here's Pollard. The Kings have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. And he knocks down the first one. And he can't hit the second. Lakers leading by 9. It's O'Neal atop the key. Stolen by Jackson. And now Sacramento on the break. It's good. Pollard's got 5 points in the quarter.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
Back to George. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's O'Neal. Shoots over Divac. Divac with some nice D. On the wing, Stojakovic. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
And the dunk by O'Neal.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush. And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
The Kings trail by 7. Here's Jackson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Kings have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Lakers leading by 5. They get a hand on it, and that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. There's a minute left in the third. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Shot clock at 6. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. The shot by Ori, no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Jackson. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Jackson's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Offensive rebound. The kick out to Harper. 3-pointer. Sinks the triple. Harper's got his second basket of the game. Pass to Divac. Out left to the wing. Here's Pollard. Off with the layup. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Lakers leading by 6. Bryant looking over the floor. From the arc. He's off on that one. And it's the Kings taking it the other way.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And how unique is Weber? A smooth shooting big man with some sick handles.
Weber hits them both. And so Bryant will bring it up for Los Angeles. Pass to O'Neal. Misses the baby hook. The Kings trail by 4. Down low. Here's Weber. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Horace Grant. That free throw good from Weber. Weber hits them both. Here's Fisher. Inside. It's stolen by Divac. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Bibby with the ball. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Christie. To the middle to tie it up. Divac. And he hits it to tie the game up.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And here's Kobe from the arc. It's hauled in by the Kings. Out in his own on the break. And Weber throws it down.
And Weber, just tremendous size in the paint. Easily rising up to take that one home.
Here's Shaq. Shot to stop the run. And that's 2 points on the layup. O'Neal's got the game tied up here for Los Angeles. Up top, Divac. Pass to Bibby. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Now, here is Weber. Now Bibby. Second shot opportunity. That shot, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now.
Hammer it home! Hammer it home baby.
That is authority right there.
It was. Free throw, good, Bryant. The Kings trail by 3. Stolen by O'Neal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. The baseline J. That shot missing.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Weber gets the bucket.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Banked in off the glass. Weber's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Now Fisher. Pass to Kobe. 6 on the shot clock. Shot on the wing. Tries again. O'Neal. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And the first one drops. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
Pass to Christie. Outside to Weber. Doesn't go that time. And it's the Lakers the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And Kobe, here we go. Chalk up 2 there. Bryant's got 12 points here in the second half.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there. .149 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Pass to Weber. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Shaq. Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. Weber hits them both.
You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
Outside Bryant. To the inside. And O'Neal gets it to go. Shaq's got 19 points.
And O'Neal, just a brute on the block, simply overpowers the opposition.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're trailing by 2. 1:29 left in the fourth. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in with what the Kings head coach said to his team. This game is close, and he told his players, hey, guys, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game, and this is when you get to show what you're made of. Right here, right now. Kevin, we'll see how they respond.
And Kobe lives for these situations. You know how much he likes the spotlight, and boy, does he deliver time and time again.
Back to Divac. Oh, and the jam by Divac.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. It's tipped. It's stolen by Divac. He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. Weber hits them both.
Well, this game has the feel that it could come down to the wire, so that is just the kind of success they need to have at the foul line.
To the paint. Got it!
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Sacramento moving it around. Jackson looking it over. Money! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there. 29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Outside, Kobe. Yes!
And they've got a foul to give here if they need it.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They trail by 2. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
.16 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Stojakovic. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. And so he makes both from the line.
How fantastic was that? One mistake and the game's over, but he gets it done.
And here's Kobe. Shoots from 14. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. Divac comes with the double team. Stolen. Pass to Weber to take the lead. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Weber hits them both.
And he's given them a good contribution at the line tonight, getting there a lot and delivering on his opportunities.
Knocks it loose. And the Lakers with another turnover here. And so here's Sacramento. Pass to Christie. High post Divac. Weber with it. Guarded by O'Neal. Charity stripe shot. Weber gets the bucket. Weber's got the lead up to 4 now for the Kings.
And that mid-range J of Weber, fantastic at scoring from that area of the floor.
The shot by Bryant, no good.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
To the wing right side. Back to Weber. On the wing, Stojakovic. Pass to Divac. Just 5 to shoot. Weber can't hit. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Well, overtime basketball, a minute and a half played so far. Stojakovic with it. Got a piece of it. Back to Bibby. To the middle. Bryant in the post. And finish off by Bryant.
And what a huge sequence that could be.
Wow, a play that might come to define this game.
If anyone wants to know where the momentum turned, that may have been it right there.
Sacramento moving it around. Pass to Weber. 6 to shoot. And Shaq pulls it down.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot. at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort, you see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Out to Kobe. That's tipped. And now Sacramento on the break. For three, Bibby. Here's Divac. Another shot. It falls!
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Kobe goes in. It's good! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot. Pass to Weber. And here's Divac. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And in a tight game like this, a technical can be a killer. And he made sure he took advantage of the opportunity there at the line.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back. How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
Here's Fisher. He's off from three. And so it's Sacramento who scraped by with the win. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg.